Really, what is a week it's been if you've had the week off of school for spring break. We've had some warm weather, some spring-like weather, even some summer-like weather here recently, especially talking about Monday. If you're looking for some of that to come back, we do get some warmer air again today as we approach almost 80 degrees. But into the rest of this week, I've got a little more to talk about with some thunderstorms possible Friday afternoon and then some winter weather for some going into early Saturday. But out there this morning, no weather to impact you really for the morning commute if you got to get out and about. Mostly clear skies. There's a view of the moon out there with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. 45 degrees in Nebraska City is one of the warmer spots on the map right now, but we're at 33 here in Lincoln, over toward Grand Island and Broken Bow, but 42 in Thedford and Holdrege with very light winds. The winds will come up a little bit more this afternoon, namely over this area with a red flag warning in place this afternoon through the evening hours. Gusty winds with the warmer weather and the dry vegetation and dry air is all going to lead to some critical fire weather conditions, so wildfires will be of concern mainly for those west of Lincoln again this afternoon and evening. A few clouds registering in northern Nebraska on satellite, but we're all mostly clear and quiet this morning. Plenty of sunshine really throughout the day today, so it should be a great day if you're in for the warmer weather as we approach 80 degrees and a little bit more of a breeze. Again, not strong enough winds to worry about fire danger too much here in southeast Nebraska as we see gusts approach about 25 miles per hour. But the severe weather potential has increased across eastern Nebraska from yesterday into today. You now see portions from Lincoln east are including a slight risk. But what I wanted to mention as I broaden the view out to the east is we're just the starting point for some of this severe weather for Friday night into Saturday morning. A lot of this is going to be a nighttime event, so if you've got friends and family, particularly in this red area, they're looking at some strong tornado potential, some damaging winds, and some large hail, again, in the nighttime hours. So they'll want multiple ways to be weather aware during that time frame. But talking about us specifically, as those thunderstorms are first initiating, you can see Grand Island toward Columbus, including the marginal risk, and then Lincoln toward Omaha and the slight risk, meaning that some scattered severe thunderstorms will be possible from here toward the east as these thunderstorms get going. Hail and wind will be some of the primary concerns, particularly damaging wind in the black hash marks, meaning that wind gusts could be exceeding 75 miles per hour. Some hail possible, and can't rule out an isolated tornado as you head toward the Missouri River from about Omaha and then further east as you go toward Iowa, Missouri, and Illinois. But let's time out these thunderstorms as they develop. With this strong system swinging through the state, the center of the low pressure system will track basically through Nebraska. It's going to mean some very light precipitation out toward the Panhandle first in the morning, but then there's the thunderstorms pushing north out of Kansas and developing after about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, further moving north and east. There will be some weaker thunderstorms extending back through central Nebraska Friday evening, and then some rain even picking up, I think, as it moves a little further east on the backside of this system. But cold air is cutting in, eventually switching this over to snow as the system lifts to the north and east, largely through northeast Nebraska. There could be some blowing snow, meaning for some travel issues very early in the morning until that pushes out by about noon. So here's what we're looking for: potential precipitation. We could use the moisture. There will be a little bit more, I think, through central and northeast Nebraska, but some of that will largely be because of some snow, around 1 inch to maybe 2 inches the further north you go towards South Dakota. On the backside of that system for us, we've got a small chance to see some precipitation Saturday morning. It'll largely be the rain on Friday that could hopefully amount to 1/10 of an inch, and we get something, and we will be colder on Saturday with some strong northwest winds before warming up early next week.